ठीक है. ओके. 27. ओके फाइन. तो लेट अस स्टार्ट. पहले आंसर शुड आई टेल और शुड आई स्टार्ट विद अ क्वेश्चन?
आंसर ही बता सकते हो।
आंसर से ही स्टार्ट कर देते हैं, राइट? बिकॉज इट गोना टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. ठीक है, डाउट रहा तो जस्ट लेट मी नो. ठीक है. 27C.
हम्म। हम्म।
27C. 28. 28A.
28A।
28A, right? 29. Again C.
सी।
Right. 30. D.
हम्म।
Right. And 31. E. 31E. Hello.
हम्म।
32. B. Ball. Right.
हम्म।
And what about 33? 33, I have answer as D.
हम्म।
34. C.
हम्म।
35. D. Doubt till 35. 35 D है.
27, 28।
27 and 28. Okay. Let us read the case first. Harish is the branch head of a mid-sized banking and insurance company named as you. Raka, the chief of the account department of this branch, retired 3 months ago, and after putting in a valuable 30 years of service, he was an exemplary employee and everyone respected him. Harish hired Rocky, a highly qualified but less experienced compared to Raka professional. Rocky is an alumnus of the reputed London School of Banking, and he joined a month after Raka retired. There are three senior managers who reported to Rocky. They have been in the organization for around 12 years and got along very well with their earlier boss. Rocky seeks an appointment with Harish and informs him that the three senior managers are proving to be nuisance. According to him, they do their best to not cooperate with him and even question everything that he tells them to do. They always cut in when he's speaking. Rocky feels that they are trying to undermine his leadership, right? So what exactly is happening here, if you have understood? Ki obviously there is a mid-sized bank, right? Harish is branch head of that, right? और जो राका है वो चीफ ऑफ अकाउंट डिपार्टमेंट है इस पर्टिकुलर ब्रांच का, राइट? फाइन. एंड ऑब्वियसली ही रिटायर्ड व्हेन, like I guess 3 months before, right? Fine. And obviously he was an good example for other people and everyone respected him, right? Now the Harish hired Rock. Now after Raka, obviously Harish hired whom? Okay, Rocky. Yeah, Rocky, right? That is obviously highly qualified, but राका से उसका एक्सपीरियंस इज लेस, राइट? नाउ जो जो रॉकी है, ही इज एन alumnus ऑफ लंदन स्कूल ऑफ बैंकिंग एंड ही ज्वाइंड अ मंथ आफ्टर राका रिटायर्ड, राइट? जो सीनियर मैनेजर थे जो रॉकी को अपना रिपोर्ट करते, राइट? सो ऑब्वियसली दे आर आल्सो इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर 12 अराउंड एंड ऑब्वियसली दे वेर, मतलब दे वेर गुड विद whom, व्हाट वाज द प्रीवियस एम्प्लॉयर नेम? तो रॉकी जो है ना, रॉकी ओल्ड वन वाज राका. या दे वेर गुड विद राका, राइट? बट नाउ दे आर टेलिंग कि कि these three particular managers are proving a nuisance, right? According to Rocky, he's telling that they are not cooperating, they are not even questioning whatever he tells them to do, they are not doing work and all, right? Now the scenario here, what you need to understand, for Harish, it's like that. Ki Harish doesn't know. Harish, for according to Harish, these three senior managers are good. Why? Because they are working. They were working good till Raka was the chief. When the Rocky comes, so there might be a case as Rocky is having less experience, so that's one of the reasons why they don't want to listen to him, right? Or there might be some other reason. So whenever you are answering this type of question, make sure to keep in your head कि here you should not be biased. Harish should not be biased, right? Now, which of the following should be immediate response by Harish? Now, what should Harish do immediate? Immediate means अभी currently उसे क्या करना चाहिए, right? Fine. Now, ask Rocky to send the three managers to meet him in the office and find out what the problem is, right? Fine. See, first of all, set up a meeting with all the four of them and settle their issue. Ask HR manager to get the root of the issue and report to him, right? See, now understand one thing. Whatever Rocky told to Harish, right? It was just one side. Hello.
Hmm.
Fine. There was no concrete evidence कि it happened or not. Right. Hello. Fine. So
Hmm.
you cannot initiate a disciplinary action just because someone came and told you that this happened to him. Fine. Right. So what should be the
Yes.
best option for this? What he should do?
C.
See ना,
Hmm.
he should tell HR manager कि भाई आप रूट पे जाओ. You should know this thing. और
Root
देखो,
cause.
you cannot involve all the time bosses, right?
डायरेक्टली नहीं होगा, पहले जूनियर से,
Right. You cannot go
जो
through immediately.
सबऑर्डिनेट
आप
सिस्टम
immediately नहीं
बोल रहा है.
बोलोगे ना कि आप तीनों आ जाओ, set a meeting, let's talk to it and right. First,
हम्म.
you should know now, because what would happen? Let's suppose if the three managers have not done anything like that, right? So calling them, don't you think you will be doubting them as well? Because in this particular scenario, you have just heard one side of story. You have not heard what happened to the next side, right? Fine,
हम्म.
clear. So what should be the option? C,
सी.
right? 28. 28 भी doubt था ना?
हाँ, 28 पे.
Harish receives input from Raka that the three senior managers have opened up to Raka. They told Raka that Rocky just has a fancy degree and lacks practical knowledge. He approached, he supposedly need to be supply guided many times. Everybody in the department, the three claim knows about it, but are keeping mum to avoid unwanted trouble. Which of the following would best prove the claims of the three to be invalid? Fine. Now understand the other scenario. The three managers in the first question, what happened? Raka went and he complained about the three managers. They are not listening to him, right? Now in the second scenario, now he's telling ki bhai, now this three managers are coming to Harish and they are talking about this particular thing, right? Now in this particular scenario, you don't have to tell what Harish should do. You should have to tell ki bhai, which of the this option, if this would be true, right? So whatever these three managers are claiming would prove it wrong. Fine. ठीक है, हमें तो ये इसके
हम्म.
थ्रू आंसर करना है. So let us read. Rocky record in his previous job is impossible and he came with a recommendation from a person that Harish knew personally. This would be correct, right? Don't you think this will contradict whatever the three are claiming? पहला, उसका जो
हम्म.
रिकॉर्ड है प्रीवियस जॉब में इज इम्पैसिबल, राइट? मतलब इट्स टू आउटस्टैंडिंग, राइट? प्लस भाई, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स सपोज आई नो यू, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स सपोज यू आर वर्किंग इन माई कंपनी. All right, and obviously someone else referred you, someone close to mind told you, by this guy is outstanding, right? If someone is coming and telling, by ye banda aisa hai waisa, so don't you think this will contradict? Because I had verified it through the sources which I know very well, right? Plus, I had verified it from the source where you were already working. ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि all of a sudden you are coming in my company and you are changing yourself up, right?
हम्म.
Fine. तो ए तो बेटर है, बाकी पढ़ते हैं. द थ्री सीनियर मैनेजर अप्रोच टू द एचआर मैनेजर एंड टोल्ड हिम दैट समवन फ्रॉम डिपार्टमेंट शुड हैव प्रमोटेड इंस्टेड ऑफ हायरिंग रॉकी. See, understand. This is about, what is the opinion of this three senior manager, right? Hello.
हम्म.
It is not about what is the problem with Rocky. You're getting my point? Fine.
हम्म. सीनियर
Right.
मैनेजर क्या बोल रहा
हाँ, वो तो अपनी प्रॉब्लम बता रहे हैं ना कि उन्हें क्या प्रॉब्लम है.
है? हम्म. हम्म.
Right. One of the three has been subjected to an inquiry of trying to commit forgery, but ये तो बिल्कुल out of the scope वाला है, right? There has been complaint last year from staff member that these three expected him to work overtime without a proper cause. Or the people who work on the floor below the account department have complained that these three often smoke in the. देखो, now you would have stuck between D and A, right? है ना? बाकी
हम्म.
बी सी ई तो डायरेक्टली रिजेक्टेड, राइट? फाइन. और अगर आप डी पढ़ोगे तो भाई, एक डी बी इज एन ओपिनियन. हेलो.
हम्म.
अगर आप डी पढ़ोगे तो ये तो एक उनके बारे में ओपिनियन है कि वो ऐसा बोलते हैं कि भाई, कि दिस पर्टिकुलर आर एक्सपेक्टेड टू वर्क ओवर टाइम विदाउट प्रॉपर कॉज. तो ओवर टाइम से रॉकी का क्या लिंक है? बिकॉज यहाँ पे आप डाउट कर रहे हो रॉकी के इशू पे ना, तो ए ज्यादा
हम्म.
कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर देगा ना. बिकॉज ए इज प्रूविंग दैट रॉकी वॉज वर्किंग बेटर इन previous company, right? Plus, he is someone whom Harish knows very well. Someone, who has referred him. Harish knows him very well, right? So in this particular question, you are claiming that this XYZ person is not what we say is not up to the mark, or is not working properly and all, right? Fine. तो to claim it wrong, what should be a better option? कि जहां वो पहले वर्क कर रहा है, पहले आप वहां देख लो क्या, है
हम्म।
ना?
और ये रिकमेंडेशन और रेफरल जो बोला है ऑप्शन ए में, वो क्या इथिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से ठीक है? वही मैं सिर्फ सोच रहा था।
नहीं नहीं, वो तो सेकंड पॉइंट है ना। पहला पॉइंट क्या है? रॉकी रिकॉर्ड इन हिज प्रीवियस जॉब इज इम्पॉसिबल।
हम्म।
तो वो तो भाई वेरीफाई किया होगा ना।
तो
फिर
वही
उसके बाद
प्रूफ एक्चुअली
एंड ही
सबसे
केम विद,
ज्यादा।
हाँ तो पहले वाले ने वो कर दिया ना।
हम्म। हम्म।
राइट, रीडिंग द पॉइंट।
हम्म।
क्लियर?
हम्म।
और कोई डाउट? कहां तक हमने आंसर बताया था इसमें?
35।
35।
5।
ठीक है। 35 तक और कोई डाउट नहीं है ना?
नहीं।
36। ए। 37 डी। 38 is E, 39 is A, 40 is C. Doubt till 40.
37।
37 कौन? इसका केस ये है क्या? Portcullis is a transportation company with pan-India operation and strength of 1,000 employees. Zabir is the HR manager of his Delhi office. One day, Zabir hears on the grapevine that an employee, Mayank, is the purchase department, is planning to resign soon as his spouse has switched and moved to a company in Bengaluru. Mayank has been working with Protocolus for 3 years now, and there were recently many concerns about his performance within the purchase of department. Jabir stepped in at time and helped in resolving those concerns. On hearing this piece of information about Mayank, what should Jabir do? ये नहीं क्वेश्चन करना ना आगे। ड्यूरिंग द परफॉर्मेंस 37 बोला ना? ओके, थर्टी
यस।
सेवन ही बोला था
37।
ना? ओके। ड्यूरिंग द
हाँ।
परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल प्रोसेस, the issue of the employee's plan comes up, and Jabir subtly led Mayank to reveal that while his spouse has indeed moved to Bengaluru, he has no immediate plan of moving with her. However, Mayank's facial expression and unsure tone leave Jabir unconvinced. Based on the revelation, which of the following actions should Jabir take? अच्छा, okay, fine. Probable, okay, fine, ठीक है. Make Mayank sign a bond with the company of at least for next 1 year. I see. First of all, I would say this particular bond will let him to resign, right? Fine, even he's not planning to do so, right? So this cannot be the right A option,
हम्म।
right? Plus, second thing, if you are judging through Mayank's expression, right? So it might be flawed as well, na?
हम्म।
Fine. तो ये तो आप हटा दो. Postpone Mayank increment by 3 months to see seriousness towards staying. Again, it is negativity, right? It will affect, morale of the employee, right? Hello. And you are punishing him for what?
नो प्रूफ।
No proof, na? Right?
हम्म।
HR manager is unsure about it, right? According to HR manager, ही unsure है ना इसमें,
हम्म।
इस particular case में HR manager is unsure, right? तो how you can do that? आप ऐसे किसी की सैलरी नहीं काट दोगे ना? हेलो, वो भी for 3 months, right? Fine. Fair. Based on his assessment of Mayank expression, give him a low rating on the parameter of his commitment towards. See, commitment toward the organization, that is very broader term. Hello,
हम्म।
right? You cannot tell this. It includes what? Efficiency, initiative in his work, right? Its effectiveness, right? Hello. So
हम्म।
just because of a expression, if you are giving him low marks, right? So don't you think it will be a biasness for him? You are being unfair to him,
यस।
right? Recommend him for an increment commensurate with his previous year performance, but nothing more. थोड़ा सा डी अपन लग सकते हैं,
डी और ई में ही
बिकॉज
कंफ्यूजन था।
बिकॉज ही इज फेयरली ट्रीट किया आपने उसको, राइट, बिकॉज ऑफ हिज पास्ट परफॉर्मेंस, राइट, है ना?
हम्म।
और
हम्म।
बट नथिंग मोर मीन्स यू विल वेट एंड वॉच कि व्हाट ही विल बी डूइंग फर्दर, राइट? यू आर नॉट गिविंग हिम मच मोर। हेलो,
हम्म। हम्म।
फाइन, बिकॉज यू आर नॉट श्योर ना वेदर ही
हम्म।
विल स्टे और नॉट, देयर इज अ डाउट, राइट? तो आप उसको पर्टिकुलर सी चीज प्रोवाइड कर, सी, यू जस्ट गिव हिम व्हाट ही डिजर्व, राइट? फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ थिंग यू
प्रीवियस ईयर।
जस्ट वेट एंड वॉच,
हम्म।
राइट? और ई क्या है? फाइंड आउट मोर अबाउट मयंक ट्रू इंटेंशन फ्रॉम कलीग क्लोज टू हिम। भाई, डोंट यू अंडरस्टैंड, कि दिस विल बी लिटिल बिट
अनएथिकल।
अकीन टू हिम? हाँ, अनएथिकल हो जाएगा ना,
हम्म। हम्म।
बिकॉज यू विल बी प्रमोटिंग व्हाट, ऑफिस गॉसिप,
हम्म।
राइट, एंड रूमर्स, राइट? हेलो, and that also
हम्म।
behind whom Mayank backs, na. This is
हम्म।
how you don't promote someone through like this one, right? You judge through them their performance, right? So whatever he have performed till now, obviously your company is working fine, right? Maybe he's leaving, let it be his own choice, right? But he's not unfair to your company, na. He has worked till now,
हम्म।
तो आप उसके लिए तो उसको दे दो जो whatever he deserve, right? But for
हम्म।
the further thing, just wait and watch कि what he's doing, what he's taking steps and all, right? Because what would happen ना कि दूसरे लोग भी चीजें देखेंगे ना इन चीजों को. You getting my point? Other
हम्म।
people will also watch ना कि what you are doing with him this particular thing, right? What you are treating Mayank with. Fine, clear.
यस। और
और कोई
अगर
डाउट?
ई ऑप्शन में कॉलीग की जगह अगर कोई एचआर हो जाता तो क्या ऑप्शन करेक्ट होता?
भाई, HR क्लोज टू हिम में कैसे करेक्ट हो जाता? अगेन गॉसिप ही कर रहे हो ना आप?
हाँ, क्लोज टू गेम नहीं, बट ट्रू इंटेंशन थ्रू एचआर और एचआर से
But
कांटेक्ट
need to
करके।
find out more Mayank true intention. Just tell me one thing. How will a HR will tell you what is true
हाँ,
intention of Mayank?
वो महेंग उसे ये चीज नहीं बताएगा।
और दूसरी थिंग ये भी रहेगा ना कि जजिंग, मे बी देयर माइट बी दिस सिनेरियो कि मे बी लेट्स सपोज सम एचआर इज नॉट had doesn't have good relation with Mayank, right? So
हम्म।
you might be unfair
फॉल्स
to
प्रमोट
Mayank again in
करेगा।
this particular case, right? Particular case.
हम्म।
Fine.
हम्म। यस।
ठीक है, नहीं ये भी केस अच्छा था, दिस केस इज ऑल्सो गुड, लाइक लिटिल बिट, मतलब बट ऑप्शन से, लाइक व्हाट आई फील कि थ्रू ऑप्शन वी कैन एलिमिनेट थिंग्स अप,
हम्म।
है ना? हाँ, नेक्स्ट, कहाँ तक भी डिस्कस्ड और आंसर कहाँ तक बताया था मैंने?
40।
40, ओके. 41. 41 I have C.
हम्म।
42 E. 43 B. 44 D. 45 C.
हम्म।
46 is E, and 47 is also E. Doubt till 47.
42 एंड 46।
42 and 46. 42. Freebit Education Group want to grow by providing unmatched quality education experience to its student. However, the management cannot afford training to enhance its teacher skill. As an in-house measure, the managing board thought of a scheme teachers with high student rating to mentor those with less. Most of the teacher dislike this measure as dislike this measure as they found that the system interfered with the academic autonomy of teacher. Moreover, some junior teacher had higher rating than senior teachers. Many of the teachers are planning to quit, and Trebeat, a competitor, is even planning to woo away many teachers. Consider the following actions. Okay, call a meeting with representative of the teacher group who are planning to quit. Identify the group of teachers who are planning to quit. Look at the financial implication if some of the teachers will have to retain at a higher salary. Run a brainstorming session among the leading teachers in the industry. Choose the step to be taken manual by free bit to ascend the descending order to efficiency. भाई तो व्हाट आई फील कि फोर तो आप हटा दो, फोर को तो आप यू कैन नॉट कंसिडर इवन. हेलो, because it is not a
यस,
practical thing, right? Hello,
फील्ड
brainstorming,
इवेंट है.
right? Because you might have to involve teachers from other organization as well, right? Fine.
हम्म.
So
हम्म.
now we are left with B and E, है ना?
बी और ई में
अब
कंफ्यूजन था.
आते हैं, we have this thing, call a meeting with the representative of the teacher group who are planning to quit. Okay. Third, look at the financial implication if some of the teacher will have to be returned at higher salary. See, higher salary वाला आप तभी ले पाओगे ना भाई, after having the meeting with the representative.
हम्म.
जो डिसीजन होगा रिटेनिंग टीचर्स का, यू कैन ओनली टेक ओनली आफ्टर हैविंग मीटिंग विद द रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स ना. और
हम्म.
डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर कह रहा था, व्हाट विल बी द आंसर? ई, सेकंड, फर्स्ट, थर्ड.
हम्म.
हेलो, पहले वी शुड कॉल फॉर अ मीटिंग, राइट? हेलो,
हम्म.
then you should look at the financial implication if some teacher have to decide salary. Then you identify the group of teachers who are planning to quit. So I guess E would be better option. क्योंकि अगर आप इफ यू आर डिसाइडिंग लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, उसमें वही तो दिक्कत है, फर्स्ट और सेकंड वाला तो दिक्कत है.
हम्म.
सेकंड और फर्स्ट ही में तो है, फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड में तो है, देखो ना. इसमें फर्स्ट पहले, थर्ड वही है, राइट? लुक एट द फाइनल इम्प्लीकेशन इफ सम ऑफ द टीचर्स विल हैव टू रिटेन एट हायर सैलरी. भाई ये तो बाद में आएगा ना,
हम्म.
पहले तो आप
नहीं, मुझे
मीटिंग
लगा था
कराओगे
कि
ना.
अगर फाइनेंशियल इम्प्लीकेशन कर लेता है तो उसके बाद मीटिंग कॉल करेगा.
नहीं 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 नहीं, भाई पहले आप मीटिंग कॉल करके जानोगे ना कि वेदर दिस इज
अच्छा, कौन
आइदर
क्विट
नीडेड
कर
और
रहा है.
नॉट. हाँ, आइदर नीडेड और नॉट.
हम्म.
समझ रहे हो? उसके बाद
हम्म.
ना विल डिसाइड दिस.
हम्म.
क्योंकि पहले यू शुड नो ना कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली दे वांट फ्रॉम यू.
व्हाट दे आर थिंकिंग. हम्म.
हाँ, क्या क्लियर?
यस.
राइट. और क्या है इसमें?
46.
46. 46 का केस 44 वाला ही है क्या? नहीं, अबानी ये वाला है ना, ठीक है.
हम्म.
Abani owns Abani and Sons Private Limited, the biggest business conglomerate in the country. Rekha, Sukhesh, and Sunil are his children. Rekha was the eldest sibling and Sunil the youngest. Mrs. Abani passed away when Sunil was just a toddler. Rekha was a motherly figure to her younger sibling. The two elder siblings joined the family business. Mr. Abani wanted people who he trusted to be hold the key position in the conglomerate and was eagerly waiting for Sunil to join his other sibling in the family business. Mr. Abani wanted Sunil to pursue business studies as he felt that Sunil had the most business acumen among his children. However, Sunil wanted to be in the field of mass communication. In fact, he got a seat in his best institute of mass communication in the country. Sunil wished to share the news of his admission into the best institute of mass communication at the earliest. Shukesh was first to get this news from his brother. He was happy that Sunil got what he wanted, but he was also worried about their father's reaction. Mr. Rabani had a nervous breakdown. Okay, and what's the question they are telling? Okay, fine. You have understood the scenario. This is a scenario of a normal home, right? In which particular person, he owns a business and all, but all of a sudden he got a admission in some prestigious college for a particular thing which is not related to his business, right? Fine. And what is happening, कि obviously his father want him to join the business, but obviously this is a criteria in this particular thing. You need to think about your career as well as family matter, right? Because they mention it very clearly, right? कि Abani had a
हम्म.
nervous breakdown a few weeks ago, right? So whatever the decision you're gonna take it on a perspective, or either you try to balance both of it, right? कि मतलब your parent situation as well as, and good thing for you as well, right? You should not be fully biased, to be honest. That's what I wanted to tell from this. Anyway, let us read 4060 बोला है ना?
46.
Okay. Abani has directed Sukesh to pick the head of a new manufacturing plant. It goes without saying that every new venture or branch is molded in lines with the ethos and working style of Abani and Sons Private Limited, Sukesh also wanted to pick a candidate acceptable to Abani. Which of the following candidate will best choice for his position? Sridevi Shukesh's wife and an MBA qualification. She has been a wonderful homemaker and quite close to Abani. But understand one thing, she was a housewife, right? Hello. So it doesn't
हम्म
guarantee na कि whether she will be able to handle that new plant or not because she has to handle something new. You're getting the point,
हम्म
है ना? Shikha, the head of another plant that ये तो हमने करा है शायद. I guess she has handled. Though she has to travel ना because you need to tell her कि you should handle two plants at the same time, right? And that also
हम्म
he has to shuttle how much kilometers? 50 kilometers.
50
Don't you think
किलोमीटर
it will be overburden on Shikha?
हम्म
Sunil, who has a year left with him before joining. सुनील हाँ ये हो सकता है. Clara, the most well-known employee, she has received three Employee of the Year. अच्छा, Sunil has a year left with him before joining the college. सुनील को तो नहीं ले सकते हो आप. हेलो.
1 ईयर के बाद
राइट,
तो
इसको
चला
रिजेक्ट
जाएगा.
कर दो. हाँ, बहुत वो हो जाएगा. राइट. Clara, the most well-known employee, she has received three Employees of the Year award consequently. See, first of all, you don't know what capacity Clara works on, right? Fine. Hello. And उसके
हम्म
skill or experience may not see through awards she might be getting award for what do we know uh, for some different reason as well, right? Hello, है ना?
हम्म
Ravi, the deputy head of another plant, he has been with Adani Sons. भाई ई तो डायरेक्ट टेस्ट में 47 का, सॉरी 46 का.
वो जो लास्ट में लिखा इज ड्यू टू रिटायर इन 8 इयर्स, वो देख के थोड़ा
ड्यू
कंफ्यूज
टू
हो
रिटायर
गया
इन
मैं.
8 years मतलब 8 years बाद वो रिटायर करेगा ना, तो 8 years तक तो
हम्म
ही कैन हैंडल ना. आउट ऑफ ऑल दिस
हम्म
ए बी सी डी, राइट, ई विल बी अ बेटर ऑप्शन ना, क्योंकि
हम्म
वो 8 years में रिटायर करेगा. राइट. ये हमने करा है गैस,
हम्म
पिछले मॉक में भी ऐसा तो कुछ था समथिंग.
इस तरह का एक था, हाँ.
हाँ ऐसा ही था ना समथिंग जिसमें भी देयर वाज सम इयर्स एंड ऑल लाइक दैट, राइट, कि वो
हम्म
करने वाला
हम्म
था ऐसा.
हम्म
क्लियर.
यस.
और कोई डाउट इसमें?
नहीं.
हाँ,
नहीं है.
सारे हो गए ना इसके.
हाँ.
हम्म, ठीक है. राइट, तो इसको रिकॉर्डिंग को ही